Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
You know what to do. Hey! Keith, I didn't hear you. You there?
I held off on purpose.
Oh, we wanted that.
Well, I'm slow. I'm 78 years old now. So.
No, you're not. Hey, everybody, this is American Car Classics. I'm Kenny with Mike, Todd, and Steve, and on the phone,
The legend.
Keith McDonald. What was funny?
When you said Todd and you pointed at him,
Yeah,
you said Steve, you pointed at me.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, bro, what's up?
Keith, I got a bit of advice from when we had breakfast down at Izzy's, which I just cannot forget about those pancakes, man. They were so good. And you said, have Todd sit next to you and put Steve over there by Mike because it'll be better for the show. And I do this, and I like it better. It works better, but they cry about it every day.
Well, the thing is that you and Todd had a good, funny thing going.
Yeah.
He's across the room from you.
Yeah.
And, it's not the same. So I said, put Todd next to you.
Right.
So that you guys can still do your thing that you always did over the last few years. So, it's going to work out better.
Well, Steve wants to hit me.
It's hard to do that because he
Steve
keeps
tries to hit
babbling.
me, and he can't do that. So it's my job to talk.
Yeah, so see, now I got to play with,
He's going to play with Steve now.
I like sitting next to Mike. I get to sit between normal people.
Way
So
back
it's better.
when Dick Arbitell was on the show, he sat next to me so that if I forgot to mention a sponsor, he could kick me in the shin. He kicked me in the shin so many times.
It's probably why you can't
He
walk.
kicked me all the time, and I go, we're brought to you by Vero Beach. Vero Beach Hyundai.
I love that. And we're not sponsored by Vero Beach Hyundai anymore, but we'd like to be.
No, we weren't. No.
Right.
But at the time we
Yes,
were.
sir.
It was,
Right.
But anyway, that was, we were doing 2 shows a week. That was a lot of writing for me.
Yeah, that is a lot.
But I've written, because of that, I figured it out. I've written over 550 shows.
Wow.
And that's kind of why I burnt out, I think. I was done. 8 years, I said I did it. Handed it off to the younger guys. Like I said, I'm 82 now.
Right.
And,
You're getting older as we're talking on the phone.
as we speak, yes.
This show has that
You need to
effect
go
on
take a
people.
nap yet?
Admit it, you've been on a book tour, right?
That's funny.
He hasn't been on a book tour.
Anyway.
Today he went on a tour of Dolphinado when we talked about the 66 Le Mans. And you got to see that ugly thing, didn't you, man? That was something
What a mess
else,
right
man.
now. What a horrible thing.
Yeah.
What a terrible thing to get ripped off like that.
Yeah, somebody
Without the welds.
somebody did a left rear quarter panel on this car and hit it in mud, and it's popping through. And they welded about every 8 inches on this quarter panel, Todd. It was it's upsetting to see it.
Wow.
For sure.
Images.
So Keith, we hope you had a good Christmas.
Oh yeah, it was nice and quiet.
Awesome.
Just the way I wanted it.
Yeah, we all had kind of a quiet Christmas this year, which was kind of what we wanted too. We've been working so hard, and the world is kind of getting crazier and crazier. We did all go together on a little something, and I think you've got a package there in your hand. Is that right?
Yes, it's to my left here. Do you want me to open it?
I do.
Yeah,
This is from us here at the show. We wanted you to open it up and tell us what you think about it.
All right, I'm opening it now.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
It's hard to see because I'm 84.
Turn the light on. Because you're wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
That's why he's got Walker, the seeing eye dog,
Right.
Yeah.
on a little red thing.
Oh, it's a Dolphin Auto T-shirt.
You got a different color. There you go.
All right, hold on. I'm holding the phone up to one
Okay.
ear, and
Yeah, we can't have dead air, so somebody's got to say something. Here we go.
this is fantastic. This is going up next to my Kindig GTO.
Oh, there you go.
You guys all signed with a Yugo
Right.
in the middle.
That's right.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it's going in my living room.
Nice.
This is really cool.
And what do you think about is the color of the Yugo? Is that a good color?
Oh, it's perfect.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So what he's opening up is a framed 16 by 20 picture of a yellow front end Yugo, and
Yes.
Todd and Steve and Mike and I, we all took time to sign it with a little bit of something because Keith has gone ahead.
That's really cool.
We wanted to get you something that you would know that this is very special to us, to the show, that it goes on and grows and does. And to me, who I get to sit in your chair, I have put your music stand to rest. But we are going to make this thing grow, and I do want you to be very proud of it. I want you to be one of our best listeners and continue to put in everything you do. And when one of us isn't able to make it, we want to be able to call you and ask you to come in and fill the show.
I watched the show from last week, which was good. You know, it's American Car Classics. That's all I can say. That's what we've done for years. You know, it's great.
Yeah, last week I had everybody call in. Somebody special I had to kind of call in and kind of talk to them and stuff.
Had one relative apiece. Yes.
Yeah. And today we had.
That was good. That was a good angle.
Yeah, we had John Kramer on earlier, which was nice.
Yeah, we had John. It was. Yeah, we did it for 2 full segments.
Wait.
What?
Wait, I'm getting it. Hold on. I'm getting it. I can't believe this. Of course, I'm getting a text. Wait, let me look. Oh, it's from Kramer.
Oh, it is.
Who the hell are these Anyway, how'd it go with Kramer, really?
Well, except that we talked about him during the hot mic segment of the commercials. No, we felt it went really well.
Yeah. He's got a lot of knowledge in this Mecum auction and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about they've already got the 3,500 cars and they're boosting to 36 and they're 11 full days, and it's just going to be kind of mad, they said. And that's
going to be a car a minute and a half.
Yeah, 40 cars an hour.
Who's going amongst you guys? Who's going?
Well, we're all going to go. Yeah, so David Morton, and you know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah, so he has asked us all to show up at one. And I'll put this on the air. David Morton is the media coordinator, and he has asked the four of us to show up at Mecum together. He is going to have the Mecum media crew do an interview with us, and they're going to do a spot on us in the Mecum magazine.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of publicity for us.
You get that, right?
They don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good publicity for us and all that. And Steve's going to do all the answering of all the questions for us because I talk too much, Keith. I just talk too much. So
yeah, I noticed in last week's show, Steve just chewed everyone's ear off.
Well, we've got a little segment on Steve. We're going to ask a couple minutes because I keep getting this text message. So, so what?
I want to explain to everybody who's listening that over the 8 years that I hosted the show, the running joke was that I wanted a Yugo. Yes. And I would always say, were there any, if Mike went to a show or you guys went to whatever, I'd say, are there any Yugos? And it kept on rolling. And so this picture of the Yugo you sent me with all your autographs and messages. It's really hits home. It's fantastic. I love this. Thanks so much to all of you. It's really great. I have a Yugo from my living room, and I have all your signatures. Beautiful. It matches my living room, too. So
there you go.
It's good. It's beautiful.
I can tell it matches
my personality, too. Yellow.
If I see it in the back of the van one day, I'm going to be upset because you said it was going on the wall and we've got witnesses. So.
No, it's going on the wall. I have a Kindig photo of that 67 GTO he did, and it said Keith. It just says Keith, stay bitchin', Dave Kindig, and then it's got the big, huge picture of that GTO, so I'm going to put this right next to it.
Very cool. Well,
you'll be right next to Kindig.
We've got about 2.5 minutes before we're going to break. I wonder if you've got a news story tucked in there that we could do, or you want to save that for a second part?
Yes. Well, I'll do the news story after. I'm going to ask you guys a question, and I want to see if you get this right. You
okay.
Ready?
All right.
Boy.
All right. Trivia question. What were the two most asked tech talk questions over the past 8 years? Now, see, you guys can take guesses, and I'll tell you if you're right or not.
The slant six.
What is the most asked?
Yeah.
How do I get power out of my slant six? Okay.
The slant six question was always coming in.
So what were you, Mike?
What's carburetors?
Yeah, the carburetors are correct. Yeah.
Because we just,
Every time I turn around, it's one about a carburetor.
Yeah, because Todd's the sniper expert.
Yeah.
There's always like someone with a 74 or 5 Camaro, and they want a little more juice out of it. Can I put a bigger carb on this 350? And we'd always tell them you really got to open the exhaust as well. But anyway, you guys nailed it right away. Now I'm just gonna have to hang up.
I love that.
That goes to show you we actually did listen to you when you spoke.
See?
Yeah, we did absorb some.
It was just
Other than that little
during
nap.
the Pontiac stories that Mike would fall asleep.
Yeah, the Pontiac
during the
stuff.
news in general that Mike would fall asleep.
Yeah, what was that? Oakland took over Pontiac? Pontiac took over Oakland? Is that what it is?
I'm still waiting for my
I'll
autograph
tell you
book.
that we
He
haven't.
finally learned.
We haven't.
After all these years,
The
that
chief.
Oakland was the original Pontiac.
There you go.
We have not had a single Pontiac Tech Talk question since you left. Can you believe that?
Gee, I wonder why.
All right, listen, hang on the phone. We're
Chevy.
We're going to take a quick
For God's sake.
BLP. Somebody said BLP. I saw a shirt that said BLP once.
Once. It's like you only saw one Yugo shirt.
Yeah. We're going to take a break. We're going to be right back. Keith, stay on the line, please.
Okay, I will.
All right, we'll be right back.
Todd Byron at Todd Byron's Classic Restoration has been restoring all makes and models of classic cars for 35 years. Todd's full-service shop features custom engine and mechanical repairs, sheet metal fabrication, and high-quality paint service for cars 20 years old or older. Stop by and say hello to Todd and Julie Byron at 1212 23rd Street, right here in Vero Beach, or give them a call at 772-213-8956.
Riverside Theater is ready for a great new season. Don't miss Rodgers and Hammerstein's musical masterpiece, Carousel, January 4th through the 23rd. A story of love and romance, tragedy and triumph. Carousel features all of Rodgers and Hammerstein's most beautiful and award-winning music. Get tickets for Carousel, one of the most compelling musicals of all time, at riversidetheater.com, and enjoy the excitement of a new season at Riverside Theater. Something fun for everyone. Waves Auto Spa, known as Vero's fastest and finest. A car wash known for their quality equipment and attention to detail by a friendly and courteous staff. Waves offers soft cloth technology, and a top-notch detail center will help preserve the value of your car. Waves now offers windshield chip repair, and in most cases, it doesn't cost you a dime. Spend less time and get a better quality experience for you and your car at Waves Auto Spa, US 1 Vero Beach, across from Kmart Plaza. Open 7 days a week. The Treasure Coast's premier steakhouse is located in Vero Beach, and if you haven't visited Polo Grill, you're certainly missing out. Polo Grill is located on Ocean Drive and offers an amazing hand-cut steaks from ranches like Snake River. No steakhouse would be complete without seasonally inspired local seafood specials. Try a bone-in filet or a miso glazed sea bass pair with your favorite glass of wine. Enjoy elegant decor, oversized seats, and newly furnished outdoor covered dining. To make your reservation, go to pgvero.com.
Hello, this is Carol Jean Jordan, your tax collector here in Indian River County. All of our offices are scheduling appointments for in-office services, but you can get that little yellow sticker quicker by using our express lane. It's fast, convenient, and free when you pay with an e-check. Renew your registration on our website and select Pick Up at the Tax Collector's Office. Order before 3 p.m. and you can pick up your little yellow sticker on the same day. Order at irctax.com. That's irctax.com.
Treasure Coast Automotive of Vero Beach is your full-service automotive service center, specializing in all types of auto diagnostics on both foreign and domestic makes and models. Located at 795 8th Court in Vero Beach, they authorize computerized alignments and tire service, from tire repairs to full tire replacement with accurate road force wheel balancing. So whether you need an oil change, brakes, a tune-up, or anything to keep your vehicle running great, you can find it at Treasure Coast Automotive. Got a pickup truck? Treasure Coast also does lift kits, lowering kits, and aftermarket accessory installation. Give them a call at 772-794-9061.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the American Car Classics radio program. Kenny, Mike, Steve, Todd, Jesse, Keith McDonald.
Hey.
Yes, I'm still
Okay,
here.
there you go.
I'm still here.
Drink of water. Real quick before we get into your news story, I want to. This is our last show before the end of 2021. I want to say real quick, we want to give a quick remembrance to some of the people that were in the car world that we lost this year. It's quite a list. Bob Banderant, Al Unser Sr. and his brother, Frank Williams, J.D. Power, Bruce Myers, who was first known as Myers Manx. He created the dune buggy, and Jack Ingram, who was a NASCAR short track Hall of Famer. So a lot of people we lost this year, and it's been a heck of a year. So I'm glad to enter in the new year and hope that everybody has a much better one.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Frank Williams was the F1 leader of the Williams Racing, but he was actually knighted because of the team. He was Sir Frank Williams, believe it or not, before he died.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like Sir Sean Connery.
Yeah, or Sir Lewis Hamilton. He was just knighted too.
Was he?
The other F1 driver.
Even though he lost this year.
Well, the British government, I'm sorry, coughing. The British government goes on how much taxes you pay to the Queen.
Right.
So he made so many millions of dollars. He really enriched their coffers. So he got a knight, just like Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
So
And I
they
tell
all
you,
become knights because they donate so much tax money to keep the government rolling.
and I tell you, Keith, with the picture that they have up of you, I think you should be a sir too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you remember my
next question.
my mug shot. Yeah, buddy, because you put me up there looking like a mug shot when I was in Asheville, buddy. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, keep coughing.
I didn't put that shot up. Well, I got one up on all you guys that you will never be able to match. And you ready for this?
Yep.
I am the first guest host, or guest that has ever done the show in just his underwear.
That you know of.
That's nothing I'd want to look at right now.
I'll text you a photo when I'm done.
No, thank you.
You do that. You do
Text
that.
it to Kenny.
You do that.
We'll put it right up there.
The next time we have breakfast, I got a story for you about something like that.
Put it on the bathroom wall.
Give me a news story, Keith.
All right, this one's pretty simple. Actually, there are two things, but one, it only takes a second. TheDrive.com was my favorite auto website. And I even posted something on Facebook. It's become almost unnavigable because they have so many pop-up ads now and so much crap that pops into the middle of your article that you can't even read it anymore. So I'm back to Hemmings more because Hemmings doesn't do that to you. And so the Hemmings page, they had a great story today, which is about the writers at Hemmings. They all picked their favorite stories of 2021. And you got to remember, these guys are under very strict editorial confines when they write for Hemmings. It's got to be perfect and it's got to be right on the money for everything. Yeah. And these guys picked, all these writers for Hemmings picked their favorite stories that they published this year. And so it's really a good read. There's a lot of, you'd think it was all muscle cars, but it's not. But it's really a fun read, and it's one of their lead stories. If you go to Hemmings.com, it's right at the top of the page. And I'm not going to go through, all this stuff all the different articles that you could read. But it's very interesting to look at what they wrote and what they thought was their best work. I guess that's the writer in me. I wrote a book. If you guys didn't know that.
No, we didn't know that.
But there was 3 books, I think, 2 or 3 of them, isn't there? But one of them has remained on the Amazon top sellers list for I think you were in your 40s when you wrote it, and you're 84 now. Or how old are you now?
85 now.
85, okay.
Yeah.
He's aged since he's been on the radio with us.
Yeah, 3 years.
So anyway, it's a fun article to read, and my GTO book is selling enough where the publisher keeps putting it into their catalog every year, even though it's been over 10 years since it came out. It's been 13 now.
Name the book again.
Putting it back in the catalog because it keeps selling.
I'm still waiting for that autograph.
Which is pretty good.
Paperback.
But the other 2 things are just novels. They were muscle car novels, basically.
Well, give the shout out of the name of those books real quick.
Say that again?
The name of the book, Keith.
Oh, Milt Shornack and the Royal Bobcat GTOs. It delves more into the history of the GTO than it does Royal Oak Pontiac. But
Right.
it really, all the cars that Pontiac sent over to Royal Oak down the street from them, and they would take those cars in undercover in the dead of night, and they would soup them up, and then they send them back to Pontiac, and then Pontiac would put them in the press pool. So all these writers for Cars Magazine and Hot Rod Magazine, they would take these cars out and say, "Whoa, these cars are incredible!" That they weren't really driving really factory cars; they were driving hidden cars that the engines were worked over. So they had much more power than a stock anything coming out of General Motors.
I love that, though.
So they tricked the press for a couple of years, but in 1969, the press would no longer buy it anymore. They were too smart for them. They got too smart for them. So, but that cheating that Pontiac did, they made what they call the legend of the GTO. So that's what the book is about. Anyway, yeah.
And
so
listen,
that's what it's about.
real quick, you mentioned Dick Arbitell earlier. We're going to do that Dick Arbitell Memorial New Year Rod Run. You're going to be around for that?
I don't know if my work van counts as a rod or not, but I might. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
because I
climb in the back seat with Kenny.
Well, I don't know I don't think I have anybody shotgun, but I'll know that by Friday. So if you're available and I'm available, I'd love to get you in that and do that with you. So
in the Nova?
Yes, sir. And Lucy.
Oh, I'd love to be in the Nova.
Sir.
There you go.
I was talking about your
Bring
Nova to my buddy Mike this morning. We were talking about that Nova.
Well, you can call him and be in the front seat or something. We'll do that. So.
All right. Well, let me know.
Okay. So we're doing
Mike.
Go ahead. What?
You got more shows coming up. Are there shows this weekend?
Yeah. Well, besides
that one.
Yeah, we just the New Year Rod Run that we're doing on Saturday. Everybody's going to meet at the Cracker Barrel at the Vero Outlets. Breakfast from 8 to 10. Then they're going to shoot from 10 o'clock. Go down to Riverview Park, US 1 and Sebastian. Then the second stop at JC Park at A1A in Vero Beach. And the third stop is going to be at Todd Byron's Flock U Farms.
Oh, wow.
For a big barbecue at Todd Byron's house.
Flock U.
That's great.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so, hey, Keith, free food, you got to come out.
Free food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'd like to meet, I watched the last show, and I really want to meet Scott.
Oh, we can arrange that. We can arrange that.
I'm not kidding around. In all seriousness, I stopped laughing. The first time I saw him, he came out and Todd introduced his hand. It was weird because, you don't just see this thing just get popped and you go, oh, we're going to play like that?
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Yeah. It scared me. And he was like, oh, you just woke me up. Let me come back 3 steps and rehook.
Oh, yeah, boy, he'll hurt you.
It was
Scott the Ram.
Yeah, I call him Sam the Ram because it rhymes.
Yeah, it rhymes better with,
than
Scott.
Yeah,
that's a good name.
Yeah, so I call him Sam the Ram.
There you go.
Yeah. So, all right, well, we've got another 50 seconds, and I want to see if I can, and Keith, at the end of this, we aren't normally all do our things. I just want you to sign us off and sign us out, as it's the last show of the year and the last one that you are privy to on this year and doing it all.
Right. Yeah,
so,
thank you.
I get this text message from this guy named Chris Sen, and he keeps telling me, ask Steve about the little green diamonds on the sheriff's car. So please, 30 seconds.
I don't know about that one.
No,
well, Steve might know.
Yeah,
this was a high-speed run, and I was coming down a little faster than he was because, the R1's corner a little better than the Busta, so I was slowing down a little more, and out comes a cop from behind the woods. So I about hit the cop when he came out of the woods because he didn't see me. So when you get up real close to the little sheriff's logo, there's diamonds all through the logo.
Right. Oh, so you saw him that close?
Yeah.
That's how close he was. All right.
I don't know that I've ever noticed those before, so that's got to be pretty funny. So
yeah, I didn't stop. He did.
Well, and no, the cop ticketed you?
I didn't stop.
All right.
Oh,
Play us out, Jess.
All right. Keith, sign us off.
All right. Hey, we're American Car Classic. Thank you very much for listening, and we are out of here.
Put the pedal to the metal.
See you.
Y'all come back now, you hear? Thanks, Keith.
You bet. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.